Hi, I'm Ben Costello. I'm a junior. I study both orchestral conducting and Russian literature and literary theory with a particular focus on music of Dmitri Shostakovich. Sergei Rachmaninoff was one of the most popular classical composers of all time. He was born in Russia in 1873. He quickly developed a reputation as perhaps the greatest pianist of all time and one of the last composers in the great Romantic tradition of Peter Tchaikovsky. Rachmaninoff's music is known primarily for its lyricism and famously haunting melodies, in addition to its intense emotion and incredible virtuosity. We're going to look at some of that music and try and discover some of the characteristics it has to see how a part of Christian history and Christian chant tradition is behind the power of that music. How liturgical chant has influenced the music of the classical orchestral and piano composer Sergei Rachmaninoff. The first element of Rachmaninoff's music that comes from chant is the emphasis on the fourth note of the musical scale, the subdominant. Most music follows the tradition from Pythagoras through the Roman Catholic Church, which emphasizes the fifth note of a scale, the dominant. Another key aspect of Rachmaninoff's music is its long and flowing melodies. These two share many qualities with Russian Orthodox chant. They share the same expressive gestures, vocal qualities, and small intervals. Many of Rachmaninoff's melodies sound like they could come straight out of a liturgy, and in some of his pieces, like the Isle of the Dead or the symphonic dances, they actually do. So here's an actual chant Rachmaninoff used in the beginning of his all-night vigil. So this is the model he's following in his symphonic music. Let's see if we can find some of those same qualities in the chant in some of his orchestral music, particularly the expressive gestures, small intervals, and vocal qualities. So here's two melodies from the beginning of the second movement of his Third Symphony. And from a few measures later. We've seen some of the ways that Christianity has affected the music of Sergei Rachmaninoff, particularly in its subdominant bass harmonies and vocal-like melodies. If you're interested in more technical details about how this works or why Rachmaninoff used so many chant elements in his music, be sure to read my article, The Hidden Life of Liturgical Chant in the Music of Rachmaninoff, in the Hopkins Dialectic Journal.